So I'm Elizabeth. We've got Skepta here. We like to be called Skepta sometimes, don't you?
No, I never ever like to be called that. I don't know why. I don't know where you got that from.
And I'm here for Bring the Noise to UK. So, Skepta, your new album, The Honeymoon, is out this summer. How much are you looking forward to it?
When I make tracks for like when I make tracks for my albums, I just like to make like just whatever I really want, and I want each track to be like a standout track on its own. I don't want, you know, this track to be leaning on that one, or this one's big because it sounds good after that one, or whatever. So, you know, it's taken a bit of time. It's a lot of sleepless nights so far, and I'm not finished yet. So, you know, there's going to be plenty more. But I love when my albums come out, and I love the feedback because I like to see if there's been any progress and how much the fans think I've come from my last one. And so far, so fingers crossed, and you know, happily they've liked all my albums, so hopefully this one's better than the next one.
Because the last one, shall I say. Your fans are important to you, aren't you? Because you use a lot of social networking. Do you like to have your fans, to feel quite close to your fans, so you're always in contact with them, like your Twitter and...
Yeah, it's got its pros and its cons, innit? It's got its good things and its bad things. Like, obviously, some people now abuse it and they just like send rubbish, like insults and that. But
do you get a lot of
you know what? It's so easy to pay too much attention to that kind of stuff, but in comparison and the ratio of the love and the good feedback that I get, and not even just always just, oh yeah, we like you, Skepta, we like you. Just sometimes, you know, constructive criticism sometimes. I don't mind that. If someone says to me, oh, do you know what, yeah, I think you could have done that. I think you could have taken that chorus out. It sounds harder with that. I don't mind that kind of stuff, do you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely being in touch with them is cool because now it's kind of instant, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to wait. I know back in the days when there wasn't no emails and like, people was probably getting fan mail and that to their house.
Yeah, actual letters, snail mail. Don't you miss that?
Death threats.
Pen pals.
So instead of someone saying like, your last tune was whack or whatever, yeah, you're rubbish now, you're so great, they will just send a bullet in an envelope to your house. Have you heard about that?
A bullet? Yeah. Like a bullet?
An actual bullet in an envelope. They used to post them in
real life,
houses.
not in a film?
Not in a film. It's happened to people.
And this happened to people you knew?
Yeah, so, but obviously you can't, not to people I knew. No, it's on the internet, like big stars, they've had bullets been posted to their house and that because they think they're rubbish. Do you know what I mean?
So you'd rather just get a bit of shit on Twitter saying...
Yeah, man.
It's balls,
yeah,
basically.
Which I don't, yeah, just going to quickly put that in. I don't do that, but I wouldn't mind someone saying that kind of thing rather than, you know, back in the day.
Okay.
It's cool.
Right, can we look forward to hearing more guaranteed party tracks like this one?
No, Make Peace Not War is something that I made initially just for like a viral, oh yeah, you know, like go on internet, the sample's really big, never thought I'd get it cleared. They cleared the sample and now it's my single, but because of the time of year, I think it was a perfect tune because I'm going to be going away to all the holiday islands, nearly every single one, performing. But when it gets back into making an album, not really like, I think like a couple party tracks. Well, not a party track like Make Peace, probably like a, you know, like an underground party track. But most of the stuff just going to be grimy and just raw.
Do you have favourites? Obviously every artist will have a favourite on an album, but would you say that there are favourites?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's inevitable, I suppose, isn't it?
But I like all of them to be. I like to be able to listen to my whole album. You know what I mean? And if I can listen to it for a long time, like there's certain tracks that I make. Like if I make it today, in May, and then July, I'm not feeling it no more. I'm really reluctant to put out my album because I think to myself, if I can only listen to it for 2 months, then how long? You know what I mean? Like, so all my tracks I want to be able to listen to for ages. So far so good, man. I'm enjoying it and I'm liking what I've got so far.
Cool beans. You are seen as one of the top dogs of grime right now. Are there any other artists that you would say that you're loving at the moment and we should keep an eye out for?
Yeah, same three that I've mentioned, well, a couple of times before. Solo 45, Cozzy, MC Cozzy, and an MC called Socks.
Okay.
I think them three are like the new, like in grime, that just really sound like themselves, and it's all like a breath of fresh air. Because ever since like YouTube and internet came out, it's like some people are now big because they're small. or they're big because they're young, or they're big because they
Weird.
look like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not supposed to be about looks. Back in the day when it's pirate radio, is whatever the audio was coming out of the speaker on the instrumental, that's what was good. Do you know what I mean? And I think a lot of people now are getting away with, I don't know, just wearing like the right stuff, or being in the video with this kind of person, or what, do you know what I mean? Or just being young. Oh, he's good because he's young. No, but he's not good. Do you know what I mean? So I think them three, audio-wise, music, sound, solo, Cozzy and Socks, they're really fresh.
Okay, and do you like any other genres? What other genres of music are you a fan of?
I try and listen to everything. I listen, like, I think, you know, like living in the UK, you got no choice than to hear and, you know, just experience all this other stuff, you know what I mean? But I listen to everything. I listen to everything.
Good, we like to hear this. Right, you recently did a magazine interview with Dazed and Confused. And
Yeah.
they like to edit some of your answers. How do you feel about that?
I'm never doing an interview with them ever again.
How did they think that? Did they massively edit them? Was it like
I'm never
just
doing
completely change your answers
like-
with its like words? I mean, what?
Is the camera looking at me like, or am I at the side? Am I in the middle now? I'm never ever doing, they probably don't care, but just letting you know, please do not holler at my PR company ever again to do an interview with me, because I don't want to do it with you guys ever. So I came in there today and I said to them, if you edited it, like this PR company, I'm not coming back here ever again and I'll just get a new one. Or if they edited it, I don't ever want to do an interview with them ever again. And she showed me the email that she sent in my answer, and they edited it. I don't like that. Don't like it at all.
It's not okay.
It's a bit like, because I think to myself, I take time out to answer the questions when really the PR company could do it for me, because they know how like fucked in the head I am anyway, and how I'd answer a question. They could just answer it for me. But then if I'm going to take my time out and answer it, then you're going to change it. Yeah, when you stick your interview up your when the sun don't shine, you know what I mean? Yeah.
A-hole.
Gets on my nerves. You're not going to do that, are you? Actually, it's on film, so you can't do it.
Right. You are so never again with them. So we're clear, never again.
Never again.
You're giving away a lot of your tracks away for free at the moment.
Yeah, I've done quite a few.
Is there any reason for that? Are you're just a nice bloke, a nice chap, aren't you?
Now, sometimes I make tracks that like I just think that they're just for that time. You know what I mean? Sometimes you make a track for an album and you think what I'm speaking about now could wait for a little while. Do you know what I mean? Or I can't show no one. There's no reason to show no one that at the moment. Do you know what I mean? But I think the game moves so fast. Like for me, at the beginning of the year, January, knowing my album's coming out 3 singles later in September, that's 9 months of no Skepta music if I was going to play the game properly and just make my album and not show no one except the 3 singles. But then I think to myself, no, like, do you know what I mean? As you said, that these people are contacting me on Twitter, we're so close, it's like, they'll say to me, like, Skepta, we need some new music, do you know what I mean, from you, because we haven't got nothing to listen to, so obviously, like, there you go. You know me, Punch His Face, £1 Fish, I'm dropping all them songs there. Whenever I feel like I make something and I feel like, yeah, give that to the fans, man, let them have it. And it's good, man.
That's because you're a nice chap.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any festival plans?
Yeah, there's quite a few. I got asked this question the other day and I keep forgetting. There is quite a few though.
Forgetting what festivals you're doing?
Yeah, there's quite a few. There's quite a few. I'm at Festival.
Cool.
I'm doing the Radio 1 Hackney weekend.
Can I have some tickets for that, please?
You can come with us. You can come with us, yeah. If you we're going to get a camera and you can be the host.
Yes!
Yeah, we're going to walk around, we can get you all backstage.
Pinky promise. Never ever break a pinky promise.
I'm not going to break
Can
it.
we so do
How'd you
that?
break these promises? Like, how'd you cut them?
Cut that person's finger off.
Okay. But basically, yeah, you can be like the
Can we do
host.
that?
Yeah, if
Can
you
we
want to be,
arrange that?
yeah, you can be like the host. We get camera and you come around. You're gonna say we're walking around Skepta today at the thing, and you can roll with us.
Awesome. That's definite. That's set in stone because I don't want to lose a finger. Do you take much notice of keyboard warriors?
No, I used to. I'm not gonna front. I used to. I really, really, really used to, because it used to annoy me to think that. Like my mentality when I first started music was like, if someone said something about me, I needed to sort it out. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it is. Like when you're not doing music and you're just on the street. Like if someone says something about you, you've got to sort out whether you're gonna argue it to death or fight them or just squash it because you think it's long or it's not worth it. Something has to be done. So when all these people are saying stuff to me, I think to myself, I can't even see this guy now, and I don't want to go on my Twitter and start having a full-blown conversation with any Tom, Dick and Harry that just feels to that day to wake up and say something to me. Like, I just block them. Do you know what I mean? I just block them. Sometimes people follow me, they're following me on Twitter, but then say, you're so shit. So then why are you following me? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm blocking them to basically not have to listen to my shit ever again. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not really. It used to though.
I think YouTube is
it's hard.
The easiest way to insult someone because you can be anonymous with YouTube, can't you? With Twitter and Facebook, you are someone.
Even on Twitter, you can be anonymous. You can put your name as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and say and have no picture and just say whatever. But I think that being an artist anyway, you need to have thick skin. You know what I mean? Like you can't let what people say get you because it can send you mad at that stage. You know what I mean? Like about a couple years ago, people used to say stuff to me, and I used to think to myself, who is that? Like, you talking about my car. You get me? Like, why are you saying, oh yeah, I see you driving around, next time I see you, I'm gonna do this shit. And I think to myself, you know what car I'm driving, so you're that close to me. I really want to know who you are. But nowadays, I just think, you go through so long, and you realize that everybody is saying this stuff on the internet, but only people that come and see me face to face, they're always like showing love, and it's always cool. Like, I only really meet genuine cool fans, you know what I mean, like in person. So it's not worth being angry with all these guys that are cussing me, keyboard warriors, when they're never gonna say nothing to me. They just stay on the keyboard, which is where I leave them.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're an absolute sweetheart.
And I want to tell you guys, make sure you look out for my single Make Peace Not War and my album The Honeymoon coming out September times. And thank you very much for the support and the love. Skepta. What better now?
Thank you.
Thank you.